Today on the Viral Report, we're talking social media and the police. Let's go!
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound.
Beautiful faces, welcome to the Viral Report. I'm Lamar. Alright, so in this video, we're going to discuss social media and how police are using your personal social media photos to catch criminals. Yes, is this a breach of privacy or what we should expect as social media becomes more and more of a social diary for a lot of people? We all know criminals never stop, and as long as the human race lives on, there'll always be crime. And for decades, the men and women in blue have relied on hitting the streets and using face-to-face interactions to gather information when in the process of solving crimes. But nowadays, it has become more popularized for criminals to post their crimes online. Some criminals are posting their crimes for clout, while others are posting their crimes unknowingly. And these acts of foolishness has been a wealth of evidence for detectives trying to solve cases, causing just about every police department in the United States to create a Facebook page in the early to mid 2000s. These pages have been used to set up criminals and to act as an avenue for the public to provide tips.
Crimes have been solved, tips have come in. We get nearly half of our tips anymore through social media.
Tips like the ones that came from a Facebook friend about this Northwest OKC homicide last month.
We were just going back and forth through messaging, and she was giving us critical information that ended up leading to one of our suspects.
Sergeant Jennifer Wardlow is the new social media and Crime Stoppers manager for the department. It's a position born out of the success OCPD has had with its social media since they began using it in 2008, specifically Facebook and their 75,000 friends.
It's ranked amongst the top 10 in the entire country for police departments our size.
Captain Paco Balderrama says this electronic form of community policing is important, but the position is also about being transparent with the public.
If something happens that's negative, we put it on there. When there's something like an officer-involved shooting, we put it out there first.
Yeah, additionally, police tell me that this new position will let them post more citizen tips and also highlight some good things that officers are doing here in the community.
Now, catching criminals online is nothing new. To Catch a Predator, a popular TV show in the early 2000s, set up and caught hundreds of child predators online via chat rooms. The child predators would converse online with law enforcement masking as an underage boy or girl, only to have the predator show up at the child's home, and once the pervert is comfortable, ready for the child to come out and do salacious acts to them, they're confronted by the television host, Chris Hansen, and then arrested.
I was daydreaming about. Well, that's it. You nude and me licking you.
He's nude and thinking bad thoughts.
I just never thought I would openly tell a young girl that.
Is okay with me.
But as soon as I saw your pic, I was like, man, I'd give anything I could to have one night with her.
You seem pretty confident on the internet in terms of what you wanted to do. What was your plan tonight? Divorced, suffers from cerebral palsy, and collects Social Security benefits. He's driven 5 hours to have sex with the screen name Wrestling Dude East Tennessee.
Send me a pair of your panties. Pick a pair you want me to have and wear them for 2 or 3 days straight.
So I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Well,
John Raven 2000 is a police officer and he's armed. So, Lieutenant.
What's up?
What are we investigating tonight?
Nothing much.
What's your plan here? Screen name Jungle Mania 20050. How are you, sir?
Okay.
Why don't you do me a favor and have a seat on the stool right on the other side of the bar there?
Oh, I won't deny that there was
You
sexual...
talk about penis size here. You have that dark hair. Do you have any body hair?
Yeah?
You ask him if he's horny.
Screen name Single TX Guy for fun. How's it going?
All right.
Did you find a place to park okay?
Yeah. What it says on the internet doesn't mean that's what I really think.
Thank God for that show, and shout out to Chris Hansen. He was a straight savage on that show. Fast forward nearly 20 years later, and technology is making it easier and easier for cops to solve crimes by using photos you upload to popular social media platforms to catch criminals. How? By using a new controversial facial recognition app by a company named Clearview that has a sophisticated algorithm that scrubs the internet looking for your personal photos and any body bystanders in them. The algorithm then logs those photos in Clearview's database, which is then sent to the phones of police officers, prompting many to become concerned of the Chinese or any other hackers breaching Clearview's database and making off with all our personal photos. I want you all to take a look at this.
This is on a level that we've never seen before. Clearview's database is made up of more than 3 billion, yes, billion of our photos, all taken without permission, scraped right off the internet and our social media accounts. As we speak, access to this database is sitting on the phones of police officers here in North Texas, and many worry is also sitting in the hands of hackers.
Nearly every photo you've ever posted on social media, or the ones of you your friends posted, or even the ones where you unknowingly were caught in the background, are likely all stored in Clearview's massive database of more than 3 billion images. The company says it's collecting all these images to help police catch some of the most dangerous criminals. From just a snapshot, the app can match an unknown person to their online photos. Links to where those photos came from are also pulled up, which often has information on where someone lives and works. Clearview says the results are 99.6% accurate.
I think the thing about Clearview is that it broke a taboo, an unwritten taboo in tech companies.
Brian Holland, a technology law professor at Texas A&M, says tech companies have had the ability to do this for years, but have been scared off for legal reasons.
Or because many of them have said, we just don't think it's morally correct to build this kind of database.
Facebook, Google, YouTube, Twitter, Venmo, and LinkedIn have all demanded Clearview stop taking images from their sites, saying it's a violation of their terms of agreement. But in an interview with CBS News, Clearview CEO Juan Tontat said all the images his company has collected are from the open web and are public information.
There is also a First Amendment right to public information. So the way we have built our system is to only take publicly available information and index it that way.
Clearview says its app won't be available to the general public. It's designed for law enforcement. And the CBS 11i team has discovered Clearview has been pitching it to North Texas police departments. At least 3 departments, Fort Worth, Irving, and Plano, are all using it on what the departments call a trial basis. Fort Worth police have so far searched 250 individuals using the app, but the department says any matches are only leads in cases, not probable cause to make an arrest. In Plano, according to emails between Clearview and the city, Plano PD is still deciding whether it wants to continue using the app after its trial period. Emails show a yearly subscription starts at $10,000, which experts say is far cheaper than most facial recognition technology.
Local police don't have a lot of incentive not to use facial recognition technology.
But even if they do stop using the app, Holland says it's likely too late to protect the billions of images that continue to be collected.
The second it gets hacked, that means it becomes for sale to anybody, including malicious state actors like China and North Korea, or malicious companies in the United States or abroad. There's no putting this back in the bottle. There is no putting back the scraping of images, building giant facial recognition databases.
So we reached out to Clearview and asked what steps the company has taken to protect all of those images in their database. We're still waiting to hear back from Clearview. Clearview says it won't make this app available to the general public, just to police. But Ken, experts say that doesn't mean that the company can't be sold later down the line or that the company can't change their minds. And remember, every time police enter a photo into their database to be searched, that's only growing this database.
Sure. One of the takeaways for me, we chatted about this earlier tonight, you can't opt out of this.
Yep, nope, there's no way, and likely even if you set privacy, even if you take down all those photos today, they've already scraped the web. They already have them.
You already have them.
Wow. Yikes. In closing, this ticks me off that our most intimate photos, videos, and texts that we choose to share with our friends and family members online is not private at all. This is one of the reasons why I left Facebook back in 2016 after they changed their terms and conditions to state any photo or video uploaded becomes the property of Facebook. So if I upload something to Facebook, it's no longer mine, it's theirs. I was like, what? I don't even trust Snapchat's filters. And now you have Instagram and Facebook using filters, which are all facial recognition software. Are our faces being stored as information when we're using these enticing filters? Who knows? We have to understand as Americans and just people all over the world that the information that we share online is valuable information, is valuable data for these companies. We share so much of our lives and think very little about what these companies are doing with our information. Google captures, saves, and sells so much of our information is insane. Facebook, I mean, they make so much money off the information that we upload. That's how they became a company worth billions of dollars. Your social media timeline information is why companies are so eager to get you to log in to their site with your Google or Facebook login. So much so that employers are using Facebook to investigate who you truly are as a person. And the reason Clearview can get away with scrubbing our data off the internet is because lawmakers haven't caught up with modern times. Hell, most of these policymakers are too old to understand today's technologies. You know, that's why I think there should be an age limit or a government assessment for lawmakers. If a lawmaker can't effectively describe what a DM, emoji, or live stream is, then they should be forced to retire their position or reassign elsewhere. You know, how can one craft effective legislation if he or she doesn't know what cyberbullying is or what cyber stalking is? You can't. So this is a part of the video where I want to know what you all think. Do you think more police departments will want to use this new way of catching criminals? Do you find the app intrusive or are you not bothered by it? Let me know in the comment section below. Peace.
Like a cop call. Hey. Are you about to kill this man? Pop these niggas like. Who the
playing. I didn't do it.
Oh man, we about to get this party started. If you made it this far in the video, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe, like, and that notification bell. It ain't a party until you subscribe. I love you for watching, and I'll see that beautiful face in the next one. Peace!